can't believe this. I can't believe I can't take control of myself, baby. Makuma boy, me bang bang bang. Me feel and I say me now my own corner me soon, baby. Enka, Mr. Playboy, yeah. Kabani send me who Obama, makuma boy, me bang bang bang. But this feeling is so different. What reason will I give my heart if I should let you go, baby? Cause I wanna know you. And sweetie, me pesa me new ding come to baby. I share me so sabe see me. Yeah, what my come money na say. I love you, baby. Wanna marry you, live without you. Oh, you're the one, you're the only one, you're my diamond girl. I wanna be with you forever, forever, oh, forever, 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 forever. I wonder if your father was a saint, cause someone stole the stars from the sky and put them in your eyes. Girl, I'm not saying things just to flatter you, but every beat of what I say comes from within my heart. So you can send me why would you share me home for friend Manuel Popo found Sakama Puma in the hell was so man can't share my head. But to me I can't idea my Jimmy 3 points. What reason will I have given my heart if I let you go, baby? Cause I know I love you, I know I love you. With this sweetie, met him in your wedding, come away. I dare me here and it's over dream. Then mommy, why a man if you say I love you, girl, I wanna marry you, girl, I live without you. Cause you're the one, you're the only one, you're my diamond girl. I wanna be with you forever. Coming now, what you get, Sabima? To me, dance, so I won't die and core. Tipping us to my mirror, and yes, I'll be baby, tell me so. Cause, girl, I wanna spend the rest of my love with you.
My lovely viewers, a beautiful and a romantic song by Aquava. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you once again for choosing Volta One TV. I'm your humble host Kiki, and I come your way once again with another interesting edition of the EROS Talk Show. So just call your friends and families to get seated because today, fireworks, you're going to learn a lot. Let's take a break, and after the break, I'm going to introduce to you my guest in the studio and our topic for discussion. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Oh, you're the one, you are the only one. You're the one, you are the only one. You're the one. I love you, baby, baby, baby. I love you from my heart and soul. Without you. You're the one, you are the only one. I wanna be with you forever.
Nisika bebe nye sister Kebi. Nisike. Hey, Mara mama for back. Hey, ma hunya then tell for me kwa adwa fie ho sesia. Achuwa seweni achuwa hey seweni achuwa mi hu raja oni abaya bi achuwa eso no ma no maso so nsana ne sane nam ne hu no mani age raja owo fie raja wo he me si meni na da me ya no sewani me kan
o ben yina mo CCTV no say o bre na won timi bie pon no The Hyan capsules, and when a bebo winino. Hyan capsules, a yema winipa.
Edroi enye mankola omundi 12 years. Omama fa yefunu eni oma omamba nufu.
FDA ahwehwe sa edwedie nkratwe mu agye atum sey.
Trisha,
Madam,
I don't know Jordan na pama yabusan say.
me bosumi aso, ma fedro sa enko ntimi nda.
Oh, bruh, Dimechi. I was introduced to Tinatech Venicare. Nano crane, seminoma. Esiesie me baby, mama your best ma. Tinatech Venicare so, ye nom na keke, ye fan share say. A sign boa etubusume ya wasini na. Jena Febi and sana boss abeto wasan kwan yiso.
Edia na mudi sie me no. Mumienu mumbra me office osisia. Ayem wawa wahu.
Boss, Tinatech Venicare?
Me to ma mere na me mpem nwa seminti matoba koma me ho. E na matoba koma me baba. Ekuye papa.
Edroi enye mankola omundi 12 years. Omama fa yefunu eni oma omamba nufu.
FDA ahwehwe say.
And welcome back from the short break. And before I introduce my guest to you in the studio, we are streaming live on Volta One TV, on Facebook Volta One TV, and on YouTube Volta One TV GH. And let me acknowledge my sponsors. You see me looking beautiful today. That's a makeup by SG Studio. You can find SG in Volta One TV studio. And our sponsors, main sponsor here is a Tinatech Herbal Manufacturing and Distributing Company. Since you can locate them in all the regions, but in Ho here, Volta region in Ho, just contact Sister MFA on 050-619-869. Let me take the number again. Sister MFS contacts if you want to just locate the Tinatech manufacturing shop here in Ho. You contact Sister MFA on 050-161-9869. Yeah, so hope you call your friends and families to get to this. Our lovely, I have a very beautiful lady and a handsome gentleman in the studio today who will be educating us on the topic consent before sex. Those who just jump on your partners, we call it rape. So today we are discussing the topic consent before sex. So I have here to my extreme right there is a very beautiful lady. I call her my Tweenie. She's a Miss Nightingale 2018. She's Jennifer Nairam Kwama, and she's a nurse and a relationship enthusiast. And to my extreme left here, just with me here, is a handsome man also. He is Mr. Davis Ni Atukwe Clotte, also a relationship enthusiast and a media person. You're all welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Don't get selfish. Pick up your phone right now, call your friends, families to get seated and learn more from this EROS talk show. I still remain your humble host, and I can only bring you this from Volta One TV. Today, as we say, consent before sex. I would love to start with the gentleman here first. But first of all, we need to understand, if you say consent before sex, what do you mean by that?
Well, let me say good evening to the lovely viewers of Volta One TV. It's a privilege to be here to educate them on everything happening in our relationship and then sex life. Consent before sex, or you can say sexual consent, it is an agreement between two parties or between two people before the sexual act. Most of these agreements can sometimes be cut short, and our law makes it clear that you need to seek consent before having a sexual intercourse with somebody. Like you earlier said, if you do not seek the consent, then it's tantamount to sexual assault or rape. And it seems in modernity, we are not trying to, understand it and then also know what to do at what time. Now, why am I saying that? You have to willingly agree, okay? You have to willingly, voluntarily agree that I want to have sex with you. And it is actually when one proposes, okay? So mostly the men who propose, mostly. Mostly. Some ladies also propose.
It's an obligation.
Some ladies propose. She can tell me that she wants to have sex with me.
In the world that we live in.
Yes. So mostly it is men that propose. And the agreement comes in form of either verbal or non-verbal. But these days, sometimes there are coded languages.
Like?
Coded languages. Somebody can just tell you, okay, come and visit me. And they come and visit me alone. If you agree that I'm coming to visit you, then you, in your mind, you know that when I go, there will be sex. Okay, so those are some of the coded languages. Someone can just text you, oh, it's been a while, let me see you. That alone is a coded language, and it is between two parties. So if you understand that coded language, then you do what? You go along with it. It is that easy. But because of the law, you have to make sure that your agreement is concise. Okay, it is well understood that I have said yes, I will. Sometimes, okay, I want to kiss you, I want to hug you, I want to feel your body, I want to enjoy your body, I want us to have sex, I want us to make love. Then you go like, okay. Does the okay mean that you have agreed? You have not. You have not. Do you also want to do it with me? Yes, I want to. So yes and okay sometimes confuses people. If you go and say okay somewhere and the person take it to be yes, and maybe you see the person somewhere, you start harassing the person, and the person goes to report you that you've raped her, you'll be like, but we are cool. Why do you take this to the extreme? You get it? But these coded languages, sometimes they understand each other, they go to the extreme, they do what they want to do, and then after that, it is done. So rape will not come in, sexual assault will not come in. Okay, and to further talk about this, there are some people who force ladies, into the sexual act, and it is bad, and that is where the rape will come in, or the sexual assault will come in. I can force her because of abusing my authority. Perhaps maybe I'm the MD of a company and she wants a job, so I will use that authority to force her. Some can be under duress, some can be threats, and some can also be maybe I'm having a naked picture of her and I want to blackmail her. So I can just ask her that
you'll be telling us more. So you'll be telling us more. Let's listen to our beautiful lady also. Must we seek our partner's consent before sex?
It's very necessary. Yes, it's very necessary. First of all, I would like to give shout out to all our Facebook people. The love is so super for the show, and I'm enjoying it and loving it. Thank you. Good evening once again. The weekend has been okay, and we're just starting the weekend. Today is Friday. So Kiki, back to you. It is very necessary for you to seek the consent of your partner before you engage in sex. First of all, sex is just an intercourse between a man and a woman. What is consent? You seeking an agreement on something to be done, on agreement between two people to take a decision further. So sexual consent is just that kind of decision that comes with, or the agreement that comes with having sex. Yes, we both want it, we both need it, we want to do it. So that is just sexual consent. Not if I say no, then my partner says yes. It will bring about rape or defilement or anything which is illegal or unlawful. So that is just sexual consent.
Well, thank you very much. Mr. Davis,
she was talking about you want to come with a question?
Yes. Yeah. What are the ways of doing that? How to seek can you give us some ways on how to do that?
Okay, ways to seek consent. one, by, like I said earlier, verbal and non-verbal. Sometimes you can text, okay, you can send a message to the person, and the person will say, okay, let's do it.
Text message, like, just give example.
I want to have sex with you.
Raw like that.
There are some that are very raw. I want us to make love.
I think that sounds romantic.
Yeah,
that is
and
nice.
some will go by, I want us to have a romantic night.
Okay.
Ooh.
Somebody can say, I want to fuck you.
Jeez.
Yes, they just go like that. I want to fuck you. And sometimes, Kiki, these things, they are very serious. So it might look like joke, and then before you realize it has happened, okay, then if you are not careful, the other person, mostly the ladies, they will get offended and they want to take legal actions. And that is where most of our people are sometimes afraid. She said, yes, I want to make love with you. We said yes. And then I said, yes, I want to make love with you. And then she says, no, I don't want to make love with you. Sometimes it is reversed. Okay, from the beginning I've told, oh, Jenny, I want us to make love. Then you say yes.
Yes.
Then later on, maybe few times to when we were about to do the thing, then she will say, no, I won't do it again. You, the person who proposed earlier, you should understand that now she says no. If not, when you go further, and I mean you force, that is when the rape comes in, when the sexual assault comes in, and she can report you, and then you'll be jailed. You feel as if, oh, I've known Jenny. Why is Jenny behaving like this? It doesn't go like that. There are legal actions that comes with it. So you, the proposer, should understand the other person or your partner, that now she says, okay, let's not do it again. Even in the act, okay, when you are in the act, the lady can be like, okay, let's take a break, or let's hold on, or take it slow. Even in the act.
Okay.
So the reversal can come at any point in time, and the one proposing should understand that now she says it is okay. Yes. But this is something that ladies do, and I want to ask her. So sometimes you are touching her. I mean, you are using the signals to communicate, not the text and then the message. You are touching her.
Why did you graduate from the deaf and dumb school?
Oh yeah. The non-verbal is for the deaf people. Okay?
I like demonstrating, so you just demonstrate. So the like, signals you give.
Oh no, not the signal by how you touch or how you look into eyes and all that. Like, then she understands. Have you seen she has communicated back? Or you didn't see? So we have communicated, okay. But then when later we get to the room, I'm touching her, caressing her, I mean trying to arouse her, and then she says no. At that point, I have to understand that she says no. Then when I'm touching her, and she doesn't like it, she'll be like, oh, stop what you are doing. Stop. Oh, stop what you are doing. I don't like it. Stop what you are doing. Then if you are a smart man, if you are somebody who knows the sports of women, and you are like, oh, stop what you are doing, then before you realize, oh, do what you are stopping.
Continue what you are stopping.
Yes. No, yes. So now the no and yes.
Don't stop.
Yes. Now the no and yes has become, you don't know which is which. Yes. But now you listen to the body. The law says that the body language alone should not be what should tell you to stop. But now the body language is coming. There is yes, there is no, yes, no.
What do you have to say? Do you agree?
I totally agree with him, because as you are together with your partner, you study each other for some time. So sometimes we communicate verbally and non-verbal communications. The non-verbal communications comes with the gestures and the rest. So once I'm with you for some time, for some period, you know that if I need sex, maybe sometimes I just give you one eye and you respond, or sometimes I just rub your thigh as my man and you respond. But if we get to the bedroom and I'm like, maybe I'm changing my mind, the ladies should come out first and say that for me, no is no. just make your point straight.
Yeah.
But once he touches you at your spot and you are sounding no, baby, stop it. But inwardly you are mourning or you are giving him the go ahead. It confuses them, so they can't know that whether you are asking them to stop or to continue what they are stopping. So we should be bold. In terms of ladies, we should be bold. Your no should be your no.
So,
Yes.
Mr. Davis, after giving all the signals, the non-verbal and the verbal signals, and still your partner does not give in, but you're on heat, you're horny, all those things, how do you handle it?
That is when you push and probably there is rape.
Yeah.
Rape.
Yes, that is when you push and then probably there is rape. Because men, there are times we cannot stand it. When we really want it, we cannot stand it. Okay, so if you cannot control yourself, you go to the extent of rape. But I've been telling ladies, and I will say it here, if you don't want the man to rape you, the man cannot rape you unless they are 2 or more.
Teachers, please.
Yes, because have you seen the place, the vagina?
Yes.
If the woman doesn't open it, it will be difficult for a man to penetrate.
But there are some men that forces you to open.
When you tell me the man forces you,
Yes.
you are having 2 hands. I am having 2 hands.
Wait.
No, I
wait.
disagree with
You
this one.
disagree?
Yes.
Let me tell you. It is because you give in, like the consent. Okay, you know this is what the man wants to do.
Maybe finally after struggling with you, I'm tired.
It is not because you are tired.
Okay,
it is because you have
let's
agreed
use
that,
this
okay,
as
let
an
me
example.
give it to
Let's
him.
use this as an example. Excuse me, viewers, you and I, let's say we married and I'm in the mood. You are not, or let's say you are in the mood and
Yes,
I'm not in the
yes.
mood, and you come, baby, can we have this tonight? And I'm like, oh, okay. And later, when we get to the bed, I change my mind. And you're pushing. I said, no. Taking your stature plus my stature, let's say you open me up and I'm also covering. By the time you are done with me, like, I'm tired. So that is when ladies give up, because most of the times men, they outpower the women. So you can't say that because I will consent to it finally, it's not rape. It's still rape. And if you
I'm
are
not saying
married,
it will
Yes,
not be
thank
rape.
God you are in
Yes.
this. What is the implication?
and if we are married, it's still a marital rape, because
Yeah, I know.
yes, it's still a marital rape. My
But
note
what I
should
don't
be-
agree to is
yes.
that I have 2 hands, Kiki. I have 2 hands. I have 2 legs.
Yeah.
You have 2 hands. You have 2 legs.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So if I am using my hand to want to open your legs,
But your strength,
what are your
muscles.
no?
Is a
But
man.
as I am doing it, it is also work for me. I also get tired.
Your
No,
strength,
you can
your
compare a
muscle.
man's
You
strength
find-
to a
I am
woman's
saying that
strength.
you
Yes.
finally give in.
And you force
When I
me
Mr.
see,
Davis,
finally
when I hear
Mr.
that,
Davis.
when I hear that somebody has been raped, and there were 2 men, 3 men, I understand.
even a man,
But when
you
it
should
is-
understand, because
Oh,
Mr.
my
Davis,
people, I am a
how
man.
can
and
you
I am
compare
telling
a
you
man's
this.
no,
strength to
yes,
a-
you can't
with a
compare.
lady's
Look at
strength?
me. Look at the both
That's
of
what I'm
us.
saying. I'll also
Yes.
be tired.
No, but you also overpower mine, because you are definitely a man with a stronger muscles. Look at
disagree.
my
Okay,
muscles.
So then you. That's why I say then finally you want to give in.
Yes, that is when we just
And
give
finally
in.
wanting to give in is not because you are tired. I do not.
Then it's because of
I will
what?
not
It's because
agree.
I finally switch into the mood or what?
So your legs also get tired
Definitely.
if you do this. If you cross
Absolutely,
like the way you are doing.
yes.
If you
It
cross
gets
your legs,
tired.
your
Let's say
leg
I'm
gets
pushing, you are pushing. Let's say going back, coming, and I'm like, oh God, like
tired. So then you open.
yes, for you. So it's
Anyway.
still rape.
Davis.
Anyway, but I believe that if a woman says a man
Davis.
cannot rape me, the woman can still do.
Davis.
On this note,
Look
we
at
will
this
not
cute
agree.
lady.
Yes.
Just take a look at this cute lady here.
And we are involved into
Struggle.
sexual
You're a man. Can a man
battles.
no, a man's strength and a woman's strength. Oh, Mr. Davis.
Well, I have said it. I still stand by it.
Okay,
Because I know what I'm saying.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe you're just trying to tell us you're a taekwondo master. Can you demonstrate a little how we should be defensive if it happens, please?
It's not even about how you should be defensive, but what I stated earlier. Okay.
Okay.
Now let's go about how you, the woman, can not in fighting. Okay? You don't have the strength. My dear sister, just cross your leg.
But the man can open that
I
leg.
said just cross your leg, like the way like the way.
David,
you've crossed
are you
your
sure
leg.
if I close my leg during love making, you will not open it up? Is that what
Okay,
you're
so
trying
if
to
I'm
tell me?
opening it up, if I
don't
want
have
to,
that
I am
strength.
trying to,
Yes.
I'm trying to open it up. Where is my penis? My penis is almost at half of my body.
Yes.
And that is where your vagina is also.
Yes.
Okay. So if I'm opening your legs, at what point am I opening your legs? I come down to open your legs.
Davis, you can
By the time I
open
want
my
to
leg. Yes.
even remove my boxer or whatever I'm wearing to want to penetrate, then I want to come and now hold your hands here.
Come on.
You cross your legs
There
again
are men
because
with
I can't
taxes.
use my
There are
legs
men with taxes. They will still get you.
unless you are tied.
Yes.
Unless the person finds some way and ties
No,
you
no,
up
come
Okay,
on.
or ties your hands up behind you. That one, yes,
Miss Naira,
because you only have your hands.
Since Davis does not want to understand that a man's strength
Overpowers
I am not
a
saying
woman.
a
Wait.
man's strength
Allow
and
me, allow
overpowers.
me.
What I just
A
said
man-
is that it will
Hello?
be difficult for a woman to say a man has raped me.
Hello.
A man.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello. I'm
Let's
making a
just-
point here.
Yes.
Since Mr. Davis does not want to agree that a man has strength more than a woman. Okay, let me agree with him that
On that note. Yes.
to stop a man from having sex, just pull his dick. Are you okay?
That is another way.
It's a murder.
That's another way. You can even the adrenaline, whatever is within his body, will just die. Like a light coming bright and then going dim. It will just die off. And I tell you, these kind of struggles, men also give up. So you, the woman, do not give up until the man gives up. That is what I'm saying. It is not as if
So should I
you can
inflict-
struggle for
Davis, so should I inflict pain on my partner?
not your partner. I mean, rape.
People can say
normally
your
that
wife
can-
too, my wife too.
Yes.
And well, your wife, then to
You
depend on
married
how
her.
you.
Okay,
you
this I
relate
think
to.
I watched a news and the
Yes.
police officer was giving some advice that if your man does not deny you sex, report him. And if your wife also if you cook and your man does not want to eat the
Yes.
food, report him. And then if your wife also does not give you sex, report her.
Yes.
So
There are
case closed, right?
yeah no, but you
Okay.
see, Kiki, there are some of the things in the law that some of us don't know. Let me give you for example quickly. If let's say I'm dating her, okay, and I promise to marry her, and then later I don't marry her and I quit with her, she has she has the power to report me, and I'll be taken to court.
Yes.
She has that thing.
The legal rights.
With this rape and sexual assault, sometimes it goes bad. Let's say I will force her and then we'll have sex, and mostly the one of before you realize she'll be pregnant, and that is the bad aspect of the things. Now I've had that kind of thing with her, okay, and she didn't agree to it, she didn't consent to it. She is going to report me. Do you know the troubles alone in going to report?
Yes.
And it is because our system is bad. When she goes to the police station, look at the way she's beautiful. The policeman that will even record the things for her cry
How are you
would
dressed
also
then?
want to
Yes.
threaten her that I can forward your case or I can do it if you allow me to enter your pants.
Only in Ghana.
Yes, perhaps we don't know other countries, but I can't say only in Ghana though. Yes, in Ghana we do it. And so what she will go through, even finally before the case is heard, will alone tell her that there's no need I go.
Sometimes even the interrogation moments, questions that are being thrown to victims of rape or defilement. How were you dressed at that time? Were you drinking? What has my dressing got to do with someone who raped me?
But you people to sometimes
We seduce, we don't dress. Sometimes the motive is that people think we seduce, we dress to seduce them. No.
But it is true.
What of that little baby you defiled? Is the baby dressing in makeup or everything? So rape should be treated rape, defilement should be treated as such. We should stop asking unnecessary questions. When were you, at what time, what were you wearing? Were you taking liquor or alcohol? Those are, excuse me to say, questions.
Okay, Mr. Davis. Okay, let me. In her submission, she did make this rape. We are not handling, but rape is related to the consent.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is.
With sex, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're trying to just educate us on how a woman can stop a man or prevent a man from getting into her or making love to her. Can you just give us a little scenario, because there's something on my mind.
Okay.
And but I'm the host here, so something is on my mind, but I just want us to
just bring it out.
Okay, or if I should bring it out and then you tell me whether it's right or wrong.
Okay. You bring it out and let's see.
What is on my mind is like, if somebody want to rape you, why don't you remain calm and tell the person that let's play a little romance as a lady, because he is saying that's how a lady can stop a man. So for me, why don't you tell the man that let's be calm, let me play romance, little, I'll give in. After just then try like you want to give him a little blue job and bite that dick.
Really?
Oh, that's too bad. And
that's
you know,
murder.
Kiki, he also want to murder you.
Kiki, that cannot happen to a man who is eager.
Yeah.
Like, I want to do the thing right now. I want to enter, and you are telling me to take my time for you to do what? Play romance.
But little bag will come here.
And you know, mostly that is how the rape comes. So it is because of the urge to do it.
The seductions that comes with it.
You get me? So it is not now that you find time to do foreplay and those things. No.
Okay,
now
tell us your.
So like I was saying earlier, when in however whether it is a room, you see, and when it is in the room, sometimes I blame the women. When you are going there and you know that this man has been timing me, then don't go. Okay, the first thing is do not go. You know that when this man gets you, even when he gets you, he will rape you. Don't go. Do you get me? So there is no consent in the first place. Maybe text, oh, come and visit me. I will not come alone.
So is it the main reason why men will be like, I've sent you TNT and you're not coming? So visit me is now I want to have sex with you. Is that how the public or society is making it look like?
That is how it is becoming, because of how the ladies are making it. Because Kiki, listen,
the ladies
listen, when I say come and visit me, you tell me I don't have lorry fare. So telling me you don't have lorry fare will make me say that okay, I'll send you TNT. But because I want it, wherever I'll get the lorry fare and send you, I'll send you. But if it is not for whatever we will have to do or what I'm thinking that we'll do when you come, if I say come and visit me and say you don't have money, I can ask you, so when will you get money and come? I don't know. So I mean,
actually, let's take a break. We'll be touching more on that. One of the officers in the news actually said, if a man sends you transport, you send a lady transport and she didn't turn up, reports to the police. Let's take a quick break. After the break, we'll learn more.
Baby, sister came you. Nisike. Hey, Mara, mammy for back. Mamunya, then tell from me quite dry few says ya. I'm sure, say when you say when you who right down. Only a buyer. Ajua. It's one amount. No master so someone is selling them no one yachi. Right, oh, few right now. Now, Missy Minnie, not a real. No, so I make
Benjina mo CCTV no say bread na want me be phone. Je Hyan capsules and no be boa weni no. Hyan capsules ejema weni pa.
Edroi enye mankola omundi 12 years omo mafa yefunu eni omo mamba nufuo FDA ahwehwe sa edwadie nkratwe mu agye atum sey
Trisha,
madam,
adana juada na pama ye busan say
me bosumi aso ma fe dro sa enko mintimi nda.
Oh, bruh, Dimechi. I was introduced to Tina Tekvenikeba. Na no kreni se me no ma. Esiesie me baby ya mama your best ma. Tina check very kenso. Ye nom na keke. Ye fan hye ase. A sign boa etubu so me ya wasini na. Jena Febi ansa na boss abeto wo san kwan yiso.
Edia na mudi sie me no. Mumienu mumbra me office osisia. Eyem wawa won.
Boss, Tina take venike?
Me to ma mere na me mpem nwase minti matoba koma me ho e na matoba koma me baba ekuye papa Edroi enye mankola omundi 12 years omo mafa yefunu eni omo mamba nufuo FDA ahwehwe sa edwadie nkratoe mu agye atum seye.
Welcome back from the break. Don't forget we are streaming live on Water One TV Facebook and on YouTube Water One TV GH, and our sponsors Tinatet Herbal Manufacturing and Distributing Company. We have Tinatet Venicare for menstrual pains for ladies, painful sex. Tinatet Venicare is your solution, and maintaining vaginal hygiene. Tinatet Venicare. We have the Tinatet Tiapo also for this candidiasis, infection, STDs. Tinatet Tiapo. We have the Tinatet 230. If your woman is complaining that you are not performing well in bed, hi my man, I tell you, get to any Tinatet herbal shop, any branch, and grab the Tinatet 230. Your woman will not go anywhere. And those who are obese, because is it obesity and you want to just fat, get rid of fat, we have the fat burner, the Tinatet diabetes patients as well. They have a lot of products, over 20 products. Just get to Tinatet Manufacturing and Distributing Company. Their shops are in all the regions, but in whole here, you just contact Sister MFA on 050-161-9869. Let me take the number again. 050-161-9869. In whole here, you can locate Tinatet Venicare and Tinatet Herbal Manufacturing and Distributing Company around when you're going to the market road, that lane. But just call Sister MFA, the number I just gave to you. Okay. Mr. Davis and Mrs. Jennifer. Miss Jennifer, welcome back from the break. Actually,
Thank you.
But let's continue our conversation.
Yeah.
Now, after your pressure, and he or she finally gives in.
Yes.
And you have your way. And he vexed. He's angry or she's angry. How do you handle that? Just because of your 5 seconds orgasm.
Don't call it 5 seconds. You don't know what
orgasm
that man might do.
Is it not 5
there
seconds?
Are some people,
how many minutes?
20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Yeah, 20 seconds.
And you get your partner angry. How do you handle that?
Okay, Kiki, are we talking about when the two of you are married, or the two of you have been in a relationship, or we are talking about maybe we are just friends, or we don't have any strings, or maybe
serious
you are a stranger?
Relationship to getting married and married partners too.
Okay. When it happens like that, you feel maybe the law might deal with you because you see yourself as taking advantage of her, and that is something I've not experienced before. Okay, you must as a man, you must respect the boundaries of a woman.
Yeah.
If you are going and she says no, please no, stop it. Okay, until she agrees. Do not go to the extreme, or else you have yourself to blame. And the reason why women are not reporting these cases, let me repeat it again, is because of the stress they go through. Even when they go and report that it is rape, the testing to test whether there has been penetration and all that, they will pay. So you sit down, you look at the issues, you look at the circumstances, and you be like, should I even go and report him for not seeking my consent but having sexual intercourse with me? Then you sit back. So if the reporting doesn't happen, the men continue to do it because they realize you can't report them.
Okay, and if not for even law, let's take law aside. Aren't you afraid that you lose your partner because she's angry? What you did to her, you did not seek her consent, or you did not seek his consent, and he's angry.
You might lose your partner if it is consistent. If that is how
because you know the stress that you go through going to report, so she calls it off. End of relationship or end of marriage.
End of marriage might be. That's why I'm saying it's with consistency. Okay, if I do it today and tomorrow I do the same thing, and for you, whenever you want to have your way, you make sure that you have your way. I can't stand this marriage. You can leave, because there are some women who they also like it like that, because perhaps they know even if I give him my consent, I will not get the enjoyment that comes with sex. So whenever he wants it, let me just leave with it. But some people go and divorce because, I mean, sex is part of our love life. Sex is supposed to enhance and make us feel good. You get it? So if it continues, I'm sure Jenny will, I mean.
But why should you even wait? Why should you even wait for that consistency? Let's say I'm in a relationship with you and you're my partner. If we want to have sex, you should seek my permission.
Yeah.
And we both agree that, oh yes, we want to do this. So I would always look out for a man that is patient. I know when your hormones and your whatever are at work, even the urge to have sex would be high. But you should have a little bit patience when it comes to that. If you come to me, baby, should we have sex tonight? And I'm like, oh no, I think I'm tired. A man with patience, a man with that kind of love in his heart for you would go like, okay, so anytime you want, I'm ready. So you should better get to understand your partner. You should know him or her very well, that if I do this and my babe says no, it's still no. Because if you persist, it is rape, no matter how you come with it.
So you ladies too, your no should be no. Make sure your no.
You did mention earlier on that you get confused when you say no. Yes.
So they shouldn't go in that mood. Their no should be no. But when you are saying that you don't,
you see, it's very dicey in this aspect. That for we ladies, some of us, what we do sometimes is that, first of all, the man enters and you are like, no, baby, I don't want to do this. Then you just open up a little bit for him to come inside. Then with that kind of moan, if you give a man the kind of moan, it edges them on. So once you say, baby, stop, like, close up yourself, do something to push him away. But once he lifts your down, like he lifts your vagina area, goes to your nipples, and you're like, oh, you are giving him the go ahead.
We want to wrap up. Actually, this topic is very broad, so but just wrap up for us.
Yeah, so for the women, sometimes it's difficult for them to have the no and yes. So sometimes they say no and yes, no and yes. They have to know what they want at one point, and then, I mean, we go ahead with it. And to my men, please, when the woman says no, please respect that boundary. Okay, there was a time not long ago, my wife said no. I agreed. I mean, she's still there for me.
You did so when she said no.
Oh, not really. I slept all right. I was okay.
Sure
I woke up the next day. She was touching me, caressing me, and telling me, sorry, we'll do it. Don't worry. You see, so you have to respect the boundaries of the women. If not, if women know your rights, know when to report, okay? And then make sure that you get the bad men out.
Well, that was a very beautiful submission by my handsome man here, Mr. Davis Ni Atukwe-Clottey, a relationship enthusiast and media person, and my beautiful lady, Miss Nightingale, Jennifer Nairam Ekwama. I hope you enjoyed their submission. They are educating, but this will bring you the extended version of this report. I'm very sorry. We'll bring you the extended version. And let me thank my lovely and wonderful producer, Sarah and Bismarck, Mousy, MCR, Elam, Agidi, and my cameraman, Prince Charles. Yes, thank you very much for making this show wonderful one. This beautiful makeup you see here, SG Studio.
By SG.
Just come to Butter One TV.
SG left me.
And your wedding, everything. She's there for you. Tina Tet Herbal Manufacturing and Distributing Company. Thank you very much. Our main sponsors. Go to any branch. In fact, I mentioned the number, Sister MFA 050-161-9869. 050-161-9861. 69. So you can get Sister MFI and grab all your Tina Tet products for your solution. I'll bring you the extended version. See you same time next week, my lovely viewers. Bye.
I love you, baby. Wanna marry you, without you. Oh, you're the one, you're the only one, you're my diamond girl. I wanna be with you forever, forever, forever. I wonder if your father was the same, cause someone stole the stars from the sky and put them in your eyes. Girl, I'm not saying things just to flatter you, but every beat of what I say comes from within my heart. So you can tell me why. Would you share me home for friend Manuel Popo? Found Sakama Puma Shessing the hell was so man can't show my but to me, idea, matching me 3 points. What reason will I have given my heart if I let you go, baby? Cause I know I love you, I know I love you. Oh, sweetie, but me new wedding, go marry. I tell me here and the sober dream. Them mommy, why a manager if you say I do love you, girl, I wanna marry you, alive without you. Cause you're the one, you're the only one, you're my diamond girl. I wanna be with you forever. Darling, I'm watching you, to me dance while we're dying, depends on my mirror, not just happy, but I'm so. Cause girl, I wanna spend